doing out here? Tired face. Alright, you guys. Kryptek seat covers are pretty much done. I'm just kind of doing a little cleanup on the back. So if you have a 3rd gen Dodge, let me show you our truck. This is a 2004 3rd gen Dodge, 2500 5.9 liter diesel. So we just installed Kryptek seat covers. They're friggin' awesome. And when you're doing installation on these, you can pretty much do it yourself. They said you might require some help on the rear seat, so I'll show you what we're looking at. But as you can see, the front looks good. We just put them in yesterday. They'll actually start to lay a little bit better with a little bit of time, but we're real happy with these. To the rear, these Dodge seats, a couple things you need to be aware of when you're ordering. If you have a 60-40 split on your back, just make note of that as you're talking to Kryptek Camo, and make sure that you get the right piece for the back. And the tricky thing with the back is these seats lift up. This rear seat does not come forward stock. There's a modification you can do to get this to come forward, but in order to do that and in order to install this seat cover and do a good job of it, you need to get back into your seat. So these Dodges have under storage compartments. Trays, here is your 18mm bolt on both sides under your storage tray. So you open it up, get those out. That is the rail system that holds the seat in. As you can see, I've got a wrench back there on the other number 18. There's 2 more in the back. I've already got that one undone. Sorry for the mess, I need to clean it. But anyway, that allows you to pull this seat out. This piece comes forward. I'll show you more what that looks like here in just a second. Stay tuned. So something to take note of as you're doing these middle 2 brackets to take the rear seat out and do this modification, just kind of take note of what your seat belt looks like. It goes in there that way. Just note to self on both of these. All right, this looks a lot worse than it really is, but it's really going to help me get this seat cover done nicely on the back of the truck. So here's what you're dealing with on these. This is a, like I said, 2004 Dodge Ram. This hook goes into this lock here, and whenever you kick this seat up to this up position about 75%, this actually raises up, and after you've unbolted everything, you can actually kind of lift up on the seat. These guys slide out of here. So this hack that I've seen done is this guy is pointing up. There's brackets pointing up. You simply unbolt it and flip it to where this guy is down here, and whenever you lift your seats halfway up, you can pull up on the seat and this will drop forward, and you can access some of the space back here and use it for whatever. So for us, we're doing it for our seats to get a good install. But if you've got a truck you want to hide, like an AR-15, shotgun, fishing rods, speakers, amps, whatever, this is a good hack. So we'll remove those. I think these are number 18s. Let's see. What are we using? 8, number 8 socket, if you can see that. Kind of hard to see. But anyway, number 8 fits on there. We're gonna flip these over and I'll show you in a minute. Stay tuned. Right, let's tighten this guy up. This is your number 18. Just so we can move the chair out, torque that down all the way. We'll do that in a second. Okay, so Dodge Ram seat mod. Kind of hard to do with one hand. Let's do this. Okay, there. So the seat folds down. It's locked. We're hooked in the back. Open it partially. It allows that seat to come up and off. So there's that. pretty cool. Okay, here we are. Something I wanted to point out to you when you're installing these Kryptek seat covers. The rear seat is much easier if you do this back seat mod like we did, because you can get behind here, pull and stretch this material to where it's seamless and it looks really good and tight. Another airplane. So I've got the back seat mod done. All 4 of my clips. I'm in a quad cab. So there's 4 of these in the back. And these straps for your seat cover come over and they just kind of help tuck things in. Everything's nice. But what I wanted to show you is back here, it's really hard. Okay, so we're doing the rear seat and getting it set up real nice. These are my Kryptek camo covers, Highlander camo pattern they call it. So sorry, it took me a minute. I'm gonna think here. Okay, so when you're doing the rear seat on this thing, to get this to look really nice and good, it is a lot easier if you do this back seat mod like we talked about. Being able to fold these seats down makes a world of difference. And with the upholstery, you have to be patient and take your time if you want it to look good. So back here, it's really hard to see, but my fingers are touching it. You can rub your hands back here along this. It's kind of a furry material on the bottom of your seat. So once you fold your seat up, let's try to do this. It's kind of hard to do some of this while videoing. On the bottom of your Kryptek seat cover, there's Velcro. So this tucks in. You pull it through from the bottom here. It's hard to film, especially because it's already biting the Velcro. You can probably hear that. But that just pulls through and it attaches down here on the bottom of the back of your seat, and that should tuck it in, give you a real nice seamless look. I'll show you in a minute. Okay, back seat, just one more tip. I'm just trying to give you guys what I can to help you out with your seat install. You've got these 18mm bolts back here. You can actually fold this seat down and it allows you to hit those and get them tightened up versus trying to get your hand down there at the socket going under the seat. So just another little hack. All right, seats are pretty much done. Like I said, be patient getting these in. It takes a little bit of time to just kind of work it. So take your time, be patient. And if you're doing a Dodge Ram like this, make sure you do that. I highly recommend you doing the seat mod, where you can fold this forward and get that all tucked in there. These look really good. They look completely custom. I'm happy. Real happy. I hope these pictures do it justice, but Kryptek camo seat covers, they're rad. Thank you, Kryptek.